Welcome to Everett Animal Shelter's Pet of the Week. I'm Megan Pembroke, and today I have with me Cindy, who's brought this big, fluffy love guy, Marc Anthony. Is that right?
Marc Anthony is his name.
And what kind of dog is this?
Marc Anthony is an Alaskan Malamute Chow mix.
So I know he came into the shelter as a stray, but you've gotten to see he's a really cuddly guy, right? He thinks he's a lap dog.
He does. Somebody forgot to tell him that he's not a lap dog. You sit on the floor and the first thing he wants to do is crawl in your lap and just snuggle and cuddle. He's 5 years old, so he's not old, and he just loves to be around people. Seems to be good driving in the car. He seemed to enjoy the car ride over here, and I think he would be a great addition to a family who maybe has a little older kids, because he is a big boy. He's big, and he's strong, and he's muscular, and would be great to join a family like that.
But it does sound like he'd be better being the only animal in the home, not good with other dogs and cats.
Yes. Marc Anthony prefers to be an only dog. Like an only child, he prefers to be an only dog. So it's best not to. Some of his characteristics with the Alaskan Malamute and the Chow, they're just not really good around cats. So cats isn't a good thing. And since he prefers to be an only dog, other dogs around the house wouldn't be a good idea either. Does like to walk and needs to get out and get exercise because of how big he is. But it's kind of the situation that since he is an only dog, so to speak, that it's best that if you're walking that you keep your distance from other dogs. So crossing streets would be helpful. He probably would not be a good situation in a dog park, only because it would make him really stressful. So he's looking for that family who just wants to love on him and cuddle on him and have him as their forever dog, and he be their only forever dog.
Well, great. Anything else we should know about him? I know he was one of our Shockaroo stars.
He was one of the Shockaroo stars and had a great evening. Everybody seemed to enjoy him and love being around him. And everybody that comes in contact with him thinks he's great. And he's got the softest ears, softest ears. So he's a good boy.
Well, thank you so much for introducing us to him. If you're interested in learning more about Marc Anthony or any of the other animals that we currently have available for adoption at the shelter, I encourage you to visit everettanimalservices.org. You can download an application there and get started at home, and you can see all of our animals that are currently at the shelter. You can also like the shelter on Facebook or follow them on Twitter and look for their weekly blog in the Everett Herald's Fur and Feather section. Thanks so much. And thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having us.